Hello, Melissa. Here's some short video feedback for you, and I'm glad to see this. I I've been thinking about you and your family. Melissa, this is a great start, and considering everything that's going on, I think my kudos to you. I like these really generous margins, but I'm finding that the type within these boxes is a little tight. So maybe make it smaller. But this is a tense moment for me when the type comes so close to the border. And also make sure that your social media icons don't overwhelm your logo, which is it unchanged from a couple weeks ago? I don't know if I observed this then, but I think designs is perhaps just a tad pale. But this fills that space much better. I don't want to say fills it, but it occupies that space much better. And this kind of scalloped effect, random circular scallop effect, is really pleasing. Make sure you don't get little hairlines. I wouldn't expect to see any kind of circular hairline around the perimeter. I think just let the edges, define that circular shape. This Melissa Hansen, your name, I think it could be just a tad larger, even if it means that these paraffs, these finials, come close to touching or even touch the edges. And then I would dispense with any kind of horizontal line. To me, it doesn't really add anything. Now, with regard to your letterhead, the same idea. I like that you have no horizontal bar necessary. Be careful, back things off from the edge of the page, and also it's difficult to register a border like this so close to the edge of the page and not have some perceptible difference between this white interval and that white interval. Hope that makes sense. I want to zoom in on your letterhead here to take a look at the typography at the bottom. And I like the condensed light sans serif. I guess that's the same typeface that is in your logo, but it is really hard to read. I'm thinking, I like that you letter spaced it. Is there another weight up that's slightly heavier? See if you can get this all on a single line. Print it out and then make your judgments about point size based on the print. Because as you know, or probably have experienced, type designed entirely on the screen is going to look different when it's printed. Melissa, I like the idea of an origami envelope to contain examples of your work. I like the color scheme that you have, coral and I guess black. Just watch the legibility of some of the lighter type. And also, thanks for the names of the typefaces that you've used. That's always of interest to me. You're fairly specific about the dimensions of your leave behind. So in general, I get an idea, a fairly specific idea. It'd be great, of course, we're talking about 3 weeks left, but it'd be nice to actually see maybe a mock-up of it. Even so, I understand, with time constraints, and it's certainly not required by the rubric. I wish you the very best, and don't hesitate to communicate if anything comes up.